What's going on? And in this episode of Kyle TV, we're going to be covering a huge ICO, none other than Telegram. You may have heard, but Telegram, and this is actually not really new news, but we've been hearing rumors about Telegram about launching their ICO. Now it's getting more and more press, and this is from Coindesk. So I actually have a few notes from them from this article that was written. And they basically do have a primer to what is going to be their white paper. So it's basically like the skeleton version of the white paper. So if you don't know what Telegram is, obviously it's one of the bigger, if not one of the biggest messaging apps out there, because you can do a lot with Telegram. It's a cloud-based messaging service, kind of like Facebook's Messenger, but on steroids. And here's why. You have private messages. Obviously, it's one of the fastest apps out there for messaging. They have open API. It's free. It's distributed. And what's going to be even crazier is, we'll get to this here in just a minute, but the decentralized part of it. Secure, powerful. You can do a lot with it. You have all kinds of different things, like you have masks that you can put on pictures. You can have different emojis and all kinds of stuff like that. It's very cool. You can even integrate and design your own bot for Telegram. So if you own your own bot Telegram channel, you can basically come in with a bot for different platforms. A lot of people have used it for Instagram bots and all kinds of different things. I mean, the bots are endless. There's like marketplaces that are huge that you can buy bots from. But anyways, moving on. You can connect from different locations. You can have up to 50,000 members and yada yada yada. Self-destruct messages. So this is very like crypto friendly because it's already got features that crypto people love. You can build your own tools. What I was talking about, the bots and everything like that. Store media on there. So we'll talk about that here in just a minute. Send documents of any type. So that's another thing. And that are the basic features. So it's huge. So if you're not on Telegram, if not already, I mean, there's tons of people using Telegram. It's one of the hugest places to be right now. So with that being said, let me pull up my notes here and we'll get started. So there's already 200 million users at least on there. So it's a really big messaging app platform. Obviously, if you haven't heard about it, or you may have already heard about it. So they're going to call their basically Telegram Open Network, which is kind of basically the, what they're going to call the, I guess decentralized part of it in a nutshell. So that's what that means. They're just going to go by ton. So it's decentralizing online communication with a suite of services from file sharing to anonymous browsing, purchasable with the new crypto tokens known as grams. Now, obviously, I mean, this is pretty crazy because if we go to coinmarketcap.com, some of the larger projects are actually aiming to do this. You have like Coin, you have Populous, sort of. Actually, I was more thinking of, anyways, there's like, Factum, where you can shoot, there's like store files and everything like that, and there's other media companies. So MadeSafe Coin, I believe is what they mention down below in this article. So there's a lot of things that they're actually going to accomplish or want to accomplish with this ICO and the money, or the funds rather, that they generate from this ICO. They're seeking if I can talk today, 1.2 billion in total funds. They're going to do a private run, and then they're going to do a public offering as well. Also, the company is using a simple agreement for futures tokens structured for their ICO, and it's basically going to avoid all the security laws that we've been hearing about. The grams will actually and eventually be delivered to the SAFT investors, but then it can be resold to consumers. So we as consumers will be able to purchase those one way or the other. If you're accredited or not, we'll eventually be able to buy those. So let me go ahead and pull up the notes again. So obviously, TON is a blockchain protocol for peer-to-peer movement of funds between users and to make purchases. So that's what Ton is. We already covered that. There'll be about 5 billion grams will be generated with 4% reserved for the Telegram team with a 4-year vesting period and 44% to be sold during the ICO. The remaining 52% will be retained by the Ton reserve to protect against nascent cryptocurrency or nascent, whatever you have, from speculative trading and to maintain flexibility at the early stages of the evolution of the system. Tons of competitors. This is what I was talking about a minute ago. There's a lot of successful cryptocurrencies up in the top 100. Digital Note, Poet, there's a bunch of other ones that are very similar where it's kind of like messaging apps, but they aim to solve some of these problems that that Telegram wants to solve. And that's not including messaging and secure messages and everything like that, but media, the transfer of money basically with cryptocurrency. So there's a lot of different things. They're talking about smart contracts. So right here it says Ton Storage. A distributed file storage technology sounds like Siacoin. It even says here to store it sounds like Storage and Sia. Ton peer-to-peer network available through storing arbitrary files with torrent-like access technology and smart contracts used to enforce availability. Throwing in Tor-like access makes this product similar to Filecoin platform, which raised $257 million in a token sale in September. Ton Proxy. This layer can be added and creates a decentralized VPN service and blockchain-based Tor alternatives to achieve anonymity and protect online privacy. This sounds similar to the vision articulated by the team behind Orchid. Ton Services, a platform for third-party services, basically that enables smart contracts and smart dApps, which is decentralized apps. So much like Coinbase, they're trying to release Toshi, which is pretty much already up. You have MetaMask, which helps with that. Even CryptoKitties is a dApp. So it's looking to aim and solve that problem through basically like a decentralized smart browser, basically, and everything like that. So Ton DNS, for a service for assigning human readable names to accounts, smart contracts, services, and network nodes. And it says both MadeSafe and Blockstack, which raised $50 million apiece on an ICO in December, fall into the same category. Now that's a lot of stuff, but if anybody can pull it off, I think definitely Telegram would be the one to pull it off. Now they're by 2020 they're looking to be like a non-profit organization, but I mean this thing is just already a monster in pretty much the marketing community, the crypto community, and tons of other communities because it's such a, people use this day in and day out. So obviously, in my opinion, more superior than Facebook's Messenger app. And we all know how popular the Messenger app is. If you don't, like Mark Zuckerberg does keynotes on that and talks day in, day out about it. It's why they basically have a separate app for Messenger app because so many people are on it. There's ads that are added onto it. So they'll probably make money somehow, not only through the ICO, but I'm guessing maybe through one of their services that they may offer later down the road. Because right now this app is free and you can sync it to all your devices. Huge ICO, guys. So I don't know. We don't know the details of when exactly they're going to launch this thing, but if you're familiar with the Kick app, it raised $98 million in an ICO in September, and Kick was sitting at pretty highly. Right here, their cryptocurrency is called Kin, and so we all know how that ICO, it's done pretty well, but their circulating supply is astronomical. 756 billion versus what this is going to be, like 5 billion grams, which is significantly less. So I think it's going to do well. The value of it's going to be pretty nice. We'll see how we're able to participate in the ICO, whether it's you know, maybe later down the road after it can be resold, maybe an exchange. But this is kind of the first rough draft of the white paper / you know, what it's going to look like on the ICO. So if you like this, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you like to hear about ICOs, legit ones that are pretty awesome, that have tons of hype around it. And make sure you give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment related post. Let me know what you think about this Telegram app. Is it going to be huge? Where is it going to rank on coinmarketcap.com? How much do you think it's going to cost? Let me know your thoughts, and subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell. I will see you guys at the blockchain and the next video. Peace.
To the moon, Bitcoin all the way. Because what you want is what you need. Your fiat's losing value each and every week. Mining for these coins.